Yo, everybody. Generic B here, and welcome back to another episode on the B-Team Sticks and Stones TerraFirmaCraft server. And today is going to be a very, very good day. I've been just derping around, having a good time. Let me eat a sandwich. Nice sandwich. Go get myself a little bottle of water. You know, hydration is important. They say you should have 4 liters of water a day. If you guys ever try that, I've tried it, and it's tough. But boy, when you do it, you have to pee a lot. But man, you feel so good after a while. You're like, man, energy. Who knew? After just having water. Anywho, I digress. So I learned something important today. A little side note. This banana tree actually had bananas on it while I was playing, and I managed to, I didn't harvest that tree. I found another banana tree in the wild, and I'm glad I grabbed it when I did, because, what's the date today? Is that here? No. Look at me, I'm almost adept. Suck it, B-dubs. It's autumn, that's why. So summer came and went, and we lost the banana harvest. Now these have now sprouted, and those are olives. Nice, considered a fruit in this game, okay? These seem to be going, the cranberries. And then these, what is this? This is a green apple? Green apple, yes! Oh, we got a lot of those. And then I think these are red apples? Actually, I don't know what these are. We've got more. Oh man, I didn't realize we have grown so many trees up in this business. But this is really good because I've been looking forward to making a little more cider. So speaking of which, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna get ourselves in business with some food preservation finally. And also I went out and I've started looking at different types of rocks and stuff, because I've torn down the little makeshift thing that B-Dubs did, and this is going to be the Coughing Horse Saloon. Yes, or maybe the Coughing Horse Bar and Grill. I don't know. And this is where alcohol and our preserved foods are going to be. So my goal is you're just going to be able to come on in. We'll have a meal of the day, and you can pick your ingredients and boom, 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 and go to town. So that is the goal. So I found some gneiss rock. Generic B is pronounced nice. It's pronounced nice. The G is silent, and the N-E is like an I. Yeah, so I found some gneiss rock and some basalt, and of course limestone. These two are all over the place. And then I found rock salt. It's in an island way over there that I think me and B-Dubs will probably go and do a little questing excursion on. And then also on that island where there was rock salt, I found maple, which is really nice. So we got maple, sequoia, and white cedar. I just put these here so I could kind of get an idea of what kind of color palette. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go for the Coughing Horse Saloon. I think I'm gonna go for either the gneiss or limestone, and then I'm gonna do either maple or sequoia. Right now, I'm kind of thinking limestone and sequoia. It looks kind of nice. So I'll play around with that, but this is not going to be a building episode. This is going to be a let's start getting our food in order episode. Now, the first thing I want to do, I want to show you the basics of how you make the alcohol, which we did that in a previous episode, but I need to do some more. So I've got some fresh water going up in here, and we're going to make some corn whiskey. Corn whiskey. Mighty, please, and Pappy's gonna squeeze in. White lightning. Okay, so we're just gonna put in the corn, grind it up, and we get some corn meal. Now, I do want to show you one other thing. I think I have it downstairs. When I was going around, I found some deer and hunted them down. Is it this guy? Please be you. Yeah. So I got some venison, a lot of it. I cooked it, and then I put salt on it from the salt rocks. And I would show you that, but I think I'm going to wait. Like, maybe we'll let B-Dubs do that quest. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do it when we go on our adventure. But it just takes salt, which you grind salt rocks, and then you can add it to meat. And I think it's only meat and only cooked meat. I don't think you can do it with anything else. But yeah, anywho, so we got this cornmeal. Now we could make cornbread. I haven't made cornbread in forever, like in real life. Oh man, that's something I miss living in Bulgaria. They don't really do cornbread here. All right, so you put 4 ounces of your grain or whatever per bucket of water. So we're gonna do that, and you just seal it, and the output's gonna be corn whiskey. I'm gonna break this little guy. And whoop. Hey, it always goes in the water for some reason. Okay, so now you put it on your back. I'm Steve. The login servers must be down or something crazy. Or maybe I failed my upload on my skin or something. I'm not really sure. But that's okay. I know I'm not playing in single player mode, so that's all that really matters. Okay, so now I'll get a little bit closer. And we'll put that right there. And then once you move it, you have to unseal it and seal it back for it to like reset its thing. So here's what I've got so far. I showed you guys a little bit of this in the last episode. We've got sake, which is made from rice. And we've got tons of this stuff. I'm going to use this mainly for vinegar production. And then I've got whiskey, which is made from wheat. So we got 2 barrels worth of that going on. A little bit of cider left over from the apples. Here we got rye whiskey, which is made from rye, the rye grain. I think I got... Oh, and then beer is from the barley. And I didn't have quite so much barley, so I only made a little bit of that, about 6 buckets. I found potatoes out in the wild. So you throw a potato in there, whole potato, you don't have to grind it up, with some water, and it will output some vodka. And then, of course, we are doing the corn whiskey. Yee-hee! So, let me show you what you do. I'm going to grab, hopefully that worked fine. I think that worked fine. I'm going to move that guy over there. So this is the sake. We're going to unseal it. And then you need to put 10 ounces of fruit per bucket. So this here, oh, it must be nighttime. I hear the crickets. So this is 10 buckets. So we need 100 ounces of fruit, which is perfect that this stuff is now in session. Now, what would be curious, I'm very curious about if this will work. So we're just going to grab a few here. Let's see, how much is that already? 49. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see if that's enough. Stack. Oh man, one more. Oh, I see you. Oh, you think you? Hey, you stay off my olive plantation, dude. In this game, like the zombies, if one zombie sees you and you kill him, it feels like it is game over. Like they come from across the entire world. Perfect. I mean, that's actually a little bit much. We could trim it down with the knives and stuff, but I'm not going to bother. So let's come on down. Come on down. And let's see if these guys work. It does say fruit. So you take 100 ounces of that. Anything that's over 100, it'll just disappear. So it's not the end of the world, but you'd waste some kind of food, a bit of food if you do that, so you may not want to. Boom. And then you seal it, and then it takes like 8 hours, in-game hours or something like that. These take 3 days in-game, and it feels like even more than that. It feels like a week. It feels like a lifetime. But yeah, so then we'll have our vinegar. Let us go through some of the quests now. Oh yeah, so here's the one you turn in rock salt. So we'll let B-Dubs handle that guy. So we've done a little bump and grind with the quern. B-Dubs did that. La B-Team Bakery. So now we've made our salads and sandwiches. So we've got cruising for a boozin'. Yeehaw! The B-Team are in the alcohol business. Anything from beer to whiskey to vodka can be made, depending on the type of grain. But don't drink it all. We'll use it for other purposes. So it'll put hair on your chest. Place 4 ounces of grain per bucket of fresh water in a wooden barrel and seal it for 72 hours. When done, unseal it and right-click with an empty glass bottle. Any alcohol will work for this. Bottoms up. Okay, so I'm actually gonna use beer since we have it, and I think it said I have to unseal it. Yes, I have to unseal it. Okay, so now, boom, and we got beer. So I should be able to claim the reward, and for us, I've put in some spawn eggs. Now, the reason for that is, like, in this map, the seeds are really difficult. Like, in a normal vanilla world, like, you would always find a cow. You'd always find cows, chickens, pigs, sheep, like, all over the place. Horses, like, you would guaranteed find them. Here, I've searched the world over and thought I found true love. You met another and you were gone. There's no cows. No cows, no chickens. There's pheasants, but no chickens. So that's why we got this business. So I'm going to claim it. Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. And so now we have cows that whenever we're ready, we will go ahead and we'll put them in a pen in a slaughterhouse. But I'm going to put them right there for right now. So we're not cheating. It's part of the game. It's part of the quest that I've put together. And really it's just for us, it makes it a little bit easier, a little bit allows us to focus more on entertaining you guys than spending hours and hours and hours trying to find a cow, which doesn't even exist in this world. So, all right, so the next one we've got good use for bad booze. Vinegar is a staple for preserving food. It's such a shame to see so much alcohol go to waste, though. Clever vinegar joke here. So to make a vinegar, add at least 10 ounces of fruit per bucket and seal it for 8 in-game hours. So just like we said. Then it can be removed by clicking the barrel with a wooden bucket. So do we have a bucket? Let us, okay, we'll unseal it, click it, and we've got it. We've got our vinegar. And then we get pigs. Yay! Now for stuff like, we do have pigs and we do have some sheep. So I will try to, I'll try my best. Oh, I gotta sneeze so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Oh. No. Excuse me. I've been kind of fighting a cold. My wife has been basically pouring ginger juice down my throat. And it seems to be working. But man, every once in a while I get this little bit of like, all right, so say cheese. Cheese is an ideal food. It has a slow decay rate and gives you dairy for a balanced diet. You can even smoke it to preserve even more. That's for another time. We will do some smoking, and I don't mean roll it up and smoke it. I mean like actually smoking the meat and stuff. But the problem we have here is that we don't have milk because we don't have cows, which is why I gave us cows in the last quest. You see how that works? So we'll skip this guy for right now. Oh yeah. So this one is a little bit tricky, and I'll explain why. Brine isn't very useful, but it's a necessary step in preserving your food through pickling. So you add 1 bucket of vinegar to at least 1 bucket of salt water in a barrel. Instant brine, no waiting or sealing required. Place any food but grain in a brine barrel and seal it for 4 hours. But here's the problem. I can't figure out a good way to detect if something has been brined. Because if you look up like and go like that. If I say brine, nothing shows up. Now if I say venison, you'll notice it's weird, like venison shows up as just venison. If I say salt, then there's nothing. But what I noticed today, which was kind of interesting, is it in here? No. This guy. Hello? Give it to me. What I noticed is kind of interesting is this says salted cooked venison. So I'm not really sure. We're going to test this out and see if we can brine something and see if it says brined something. If that's the case, then maybe I can do it. But I have to do some kind of clever finagling. But here's what we're going to do. We've got these barrels, hickory barrels full of salt water. I need to make one more wood. I don't want to do it out of sequoia. Let's grab some other logs. Log bomb, boo doo doo, log bomb, boo doo doo. Okay, spruce. Let's do a spruce. The spruce goose, and here we go. I had somebody message or comment on my Fable series or something like that I keep going and right before I actually do anything, like attack anybody, and they're like, "Stop doing that." And I'm like, "Dude, you gotta be kidding me." So okay, so we took one bucket out. Actually, I wonder if I need to do that. I'm gonna put it back, and then if we put it in like that, seal it, salt water, no. So I guess it doesn't work that way. We need to take one out, maybe, and then do we do like that? Oh yeah, okay, cool. So 9 buckets of salt water with 1 bucket of vinegar made the brine. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I'm actually gonna break this guy. I sealed it. And I'm gonna move it over here. So now we're in some kind of brining room. I will have to organize this stuff a little bit more. Okay, so what do we have a lot of that we want to brine? So I think it said anything but grain. We could try to pickle this meat. Let's see if that'll work. I think it might work, or maybe not since we've salted it. But we have 160 ounces here. Let's see if it'll work. I don't even know. Put you in there. Seal it. Brining. Oh, seems to be working. Oh man, that stuff will never disappear then. Okay, now I can... This says fresh water. You are fresh water, aren't you? Okay, I can just dump that and it disappears. We'll unseal that. We'll make one more. Grab a vinegar. Oh, now we have to actually put it in like that, right? Seal it up. And we're gonna try some vegetables as well, because I want to see like what's going on with these two. So we got excuse me. Holy cow. All right, so we're gonna put this guy right there, and then let's go see just what kind of technology we got. I mean, we could pick. Oh, I'm hungry. Sandwich time. Oh, check me out. Watch this. Little sandwich and a beer. Oh, it's perfect. Dude, that's a perfect lunch. Little sandwich and a beer. All right, so let's see. If we're gonna do, we've got a lot of corn, which wouldn't be too bad. Let's grab a couple more of these and just see if we can see what they are. Bell pepper. Oh, cabbage. Cabbage we have a lot of. Okay, this might be good. And there's a little bit of green beans. Let's pick up that guy. Soybeans. Cabbage wouldn't be too bad. And I think actually we may have some, I think we have some more cabbage to harvest. So this will be perfect. There's that little potato I got. Let's grab our hoe. Hoe. And you can see that we've got this little bit of, we've got it in Are You Ready mode. There's my potatoes. Got 2 potato seeds. So carrots are ready. We could do some carrots, but I really would like to do some pickled cabbage, which is this right there. So they're ready to go. And I think there might actually be some more. But let's see if that's going to do us, because that's quite a bit. Yeah, I think this will work. So we take this out and this out. Hit D for decay and S for stack. Oh, so close. Let's get one more. Are you ready? Oh, you're not ready. You gotta be kidding me. You're not ready. That's okay. I'm all right with it. It was really close. It was how much? 156. Yes, we're missing like less than 4 ounces. I'm okay with that. So we're gonna take this bad boy. Come on now. Get through. Get through. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. And then we're gonna put the cabbage. Take that. Oh, why are you in here? Huh. I put a bucket in there. All right, and then we're gonna put the cabbage in there and seal it. So now that is brining. So this is brining. Oh, it's done. Oh, it takes no time at all, and it's brined. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay. So now we'll take that. We have this salted one, which we'll put back into this guy. But now we have this brine stuff. But wait, there's more. Let's go. So we can do this. We will claim the reward. So now we get some chickens. If only we had turkey. Get it? Like brining is turkey. I'm so clever. Okay, so tickle my pickle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So now that you have a brined piece of food, it's time to pickle it. Drop it in a barrel of vinegar, seal it, wait a bit, and bammo, pickled food. Doesn't that sound appetizing? Yeah. Need 1 bucket of vinegar for every 16 ounce of food. Place in a sealed barrel for 4 hours. And then again, since it's hard to detect, but see for this one, like if we look, brine salted cooked venison. I guess technically maybe I could make it to where it registers that. Maybe. Well, I'll see if I can do it. Let me put this, oops. Let me put this down. And then what were in you, bell pepper? Okay, I'm gonna put you down just so I can get some space. So what this says now is we can take, this is vinegar, we'll unseal it. We can put in this brined, and then seal it, and now it's pickling. Oh, it's working. Oh, it's working. Okay. Now, did this use up, oh, you used up almost all of the brine. That's good to know. Now, this guy is brining, and it should take a hot minute. All right. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to wait for this thing to stop brining, and I'm going to bring it over here and pickle it. And when I'm all done, I will be right back. Okay, so that didn't take very long. We're not quite there yet. This is still in the pickling phase, as you can see. So we got brine cabbage that is getting pickled. Pickled cabbage, by the way, sauerkraut, or, you know, however you want to say it. Here it's kisozele in Bulgaria. Is really popular in Bulgaria. They make like stuffed cabbage leaves out of it and stuff. It's really good. Oh, so good. They call them, what do they call those things? Surmichki. I love them. So this one's pickling, and in a little while, it will go into preserving mode. So now this guy is basically, I mean, let's unseal it. And I just want to cut off. Do I still have a knife on me? Doesn't look like I have a knife anymore. Where's my knife at? Oh man, let me make a knife. Or maybe I left the knife on the ground when I was doing stuff. It's very possible. Knife blade. Do we have a knife blade? Nope, that's okay. I don't need one. Watch me. Watch how good I am. Watch this. Talk about efficiency. Boom, boom. Make 2 of them. Why not? Because I can. B-Dubs doesn't know how to do that. Alright, so now we can take this and do D for decay. So now we've got all of that stuff. This stuff will last quite some time. Even if I'm just holding it in my inventory, it will last quite a long time. If I put it in one of these vessels, it'll last quite a long time. But if I put it in here and then seal it, it goes into preserve mode. This thing will stay like this pretty much forever. See, now this one's preserved. I can get rid of the decay on that. So this is the ultimate way to store the food. The ultimate way. So if we go back and we look at the process, here's what I'm thinking. I need a place to make the alcohol, right? So I need an alcohol making station. And then I need a vinegar station. Then I need a brining station. Then I need... Wait. a brining station, a pickling station, and then a preservation station, which would be the final product. And I would imagine, I would hope at least, that all of our pickled stuff would be like quite a lot. So if we did something like, I know this is 1, 2, 3. I know this is not ideal when it comes to when it comes to spacing. Usually you want to do things in odd numbers, and I may still knock this out one more. Actually, it may not be a bad idea. So if I do something like, if we use dirt McGirt, and we make a rack here, like a shelf, so we would have like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 12 barrels here, and then another rack, and then a rack over there. The only problem with that, actually, is, oh boy, it takes forever to break up dirt. The only problem with that is I would want to put little signs saying what the stuff is, because if I just point at that, it doesn't tell me. I want to be able to see what it is. I want to put a sign on it. So I would need that. I would need 2 spaces. Be able to walk in and be like, oh, that's what that is. Okay. I'm stumped. So then at that point, it feels like, oh, maybe if we did, do I have a shovel on me? I'm gonna go grab a shovel, so we can do this the right way, so you guys don't see me. Can you believe I'm going and grabbing a tool? Don't tell a man how to do something. Give him the tools and let him surprise you with his ingenuity. Okay, let's grab some dirt. If I did something like this, I think we may be onto something. What if we do this? What if we go... Well, I was going to say one like that, but then we can't get in that way. But if we did them back to back, we could see them over here. We could see them over there. Have a 2-step. Let's go upstairs. And let's make this ideal here. If we had one like that. So you could come in. You can see what's going on. You can see over here. Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And right now, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so we'll just make it, we'll just bump it out one more on each side. Perfect. I love it. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm so jazzed about this. Okay, fellas. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you learned a thing or two. I mean, come on now. Let's get educational here. Definitely in the next episode, I'm I'm going to work a little bit more on the actual building part of this building. See if I can match the chops, the style, and the talent of the great building with B-00. And then be sure to watch B-Dub's side of things. I think he's going to get into the wools and possibly the leather, so we can get a legit bed, so we can sleep out the rain and the nighttime, and then maybe get some leather armor going on. So I think that would be pretty cool. There was one last quest book. Yes, never go hungry. So we get a grill and ceramic bowls. We get to pick between steel javelins, a quiver, maple barrel. I am going to say steel javelins. Give me. Oh, do I not have enough space? No, I got enough space. Give me what I so richly desire. Yes, I want this. Claim it. Why no? Hey, unclaimed reward. Claim it. What? Am I not cool enough for this? Hold up. I'm putting some stuff away. Look at me, putting wood where it needs to go. Watch this, B-00. Tool away. Tool away. Tool away. See how that works? It's not that hard. There we go. Awesome. Oh man, so we got steel javelins and this grill, which we will also work on. It's a really cool thing that you can use to cook meat, but you got to do it in a very specific way. We'll do that in a future episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure and leave a like. Helps me out so very, very much. And until next time, take care. Brush your hair. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.